This actually surprised me. I was on a call with a prospective client, and he let me know that he'd received a quote from another accessibility company. When he told me how much this quote was for, I was in genuine disbelief. And he said that he would send the proposal over to me. He did. And the quote really was an exorbitant amount relative to the services received. So this was a client request for VPAT services. On the screen with me, we've got a graphic, accessible.org versus big accessibility company. And our exact quote was $4,905. The quote he received from Big Accessibility Co. was over $25,000. And I know the exact amount, but I'm just leaving it generalized here, over $25,000. So, given this, our quote came in at under 20% of Big Accessibility Co's. Now, what services remain the same and what was the difference? Well, what was the same was the client would be receiving a WCAG 2.2 level AA audit. This would be for 2 accessibility conformance reports. And just note that a VPAT, an ACR is just a filled in and completed VPAT. So 2 ACRs, the scope was basically equivalent and the hourly rate was nearly the same, and the hourly rate would be for technical support. Now, the differences are with Big Accessibility Co., there was a kickoff call, there's a written summary of the audit report, and there were also more technical support hours. In fact, there were a lot more technical support hours, but one of the reasons for this is the client didn't need that many technical support hours. I looked at his I forget the digital asset, but I looked at his digital asset while scoping out the audit, and just that many technical support hours were not needed. But this can happen when you go with the enterprise companies because they're looking to make their services appear more than they are, and or inflate the services unnecessarily. So he received a notable amount more of technical support hours. But even if you add those technical support hours, so you have our quote and you go ahead and add in the technical support hours, our quote's still going to come in right at 8,000. So just under a third, still about 30% of the quote that he got from Big Accessibility Company. As far as a kickoff call, there's really not a need for a kickoff call. If there is, we can just add that to as a technical support hour. So many times we could just get right to work. There's not a need to set anything up with remediation as part of technical support. If you need a meeting there to go over, have any technical questions, we can provide that. But there's really not a need in most cases for a kickoff call. As far as a written summary, if this is something that a client wants, we can certainly provide it. But we have Accessibility Tracker, and so with Accessibility Tracker, you can actually generate a report simply based on your accessibility audit report. You upload your audit report, and from there, you can have AI generate an executive summary for you. And so that's available at $19 a month, and there's not even a subscription required. But it's really, I mean, this is like the best accessibility platform there is. And you can sign up for a free account right now and see for yourself the difference. Also, we have a YouTube channel at Accessibility Tracker. I'll link to that in the description, where I have several different demos showing you different features of Accessibility Tracker. But that's the platform we use to track issues, and then clients can use it to assign issues to different team members, to prioritize, to sort by 2 different prioritization formulas so that they know what accessibility issues to work on first. There's AI to help your team with remediation. And so Accessibility Tracker is the platform that we use to really streamline the projects and not only save ourselves time, but save the clients a lot of time. And it saves, of course, with saving time comes a lot of money saved. There are less rounds of validation needed. So it's just it's really efficient and effective when it comes to accessibility projects. But of course, when it comes to audits and VPATs and technical support, that's what comes with this quote, and that's really all the client needed. The client didn't need any more. And if the client does need more technical support, they can always come back and order that. So that was our quote. I wanted to go over this because it was such a stark difference, and I think I have at least one other video where I've gone over just the quotes that you can get back from different accessibility companies. When you go to some of these other companies, they will charge you amounts like this, and it's completely unnecessary to pay this much. You will still get excellent quality services from accessible.org. And I can tell you that our lead auditor has all of the certifications. She has trained our team on the rest of our team that's handling the technical accessibility aspects. So the point is that there's no sacrifice in quality here. And accessible.org is here to help clients and make these projects as efficient and as effective as possible. We don't want to draw them out unnecessarily. We don't want unnecessary meetings. We want to be efficient with this. We want to save clients time. We want to save clients money, and we want to provide the exact services that clients need. And efficiency is really just built into the process with accessible.org. And you can see this coming through with the accessibility tracker. So, and by the way, you can use accessibility tracker even if you're not an accessible.org client. But that is going to do it for this video. There really is a difference when you go through accessible.org and you go with some of the other, when you look at some of the other digital accessibility companies. So I will include links to resources in the description.